Hello, everyone. How are you today? Okay, so this is Amy from Seriously Sweet on Davis Street. I'm so excited for what we're about to do. But as always, anytime we try to do something new, we have a technology issue. So you guys just forgive me. Give me a little grace, please. I'm still figuring out all these bits and pieces. If you are on the text alert, which is what this is for, you can text the word live stream to 540-870-0726. If you are in that live stream, or rather in that text alert group, and you would at any point like to opt out if you don't want to do the live streams anymore or don't want to be notified in that manner, they give you opt-out instructions when you get the text messages. So no hard feelings. If that's not working for you, just pop out of there, okay? But text live stream to 540-870-0726. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me okay? I just want to make sure. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Maggie. I'm so excited because we set up our new group. We've been working on it, and we finally released the new group called Cookie Snack Attack by Seriously Sweet, or with Seriously Sweet, I think is how it's worded on there. Hey, Lorraine, how are you? Hi, Debbie. Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Trisha, how are you doing? Jennifer is here. Oh, this is so fun. I love spending time with my cookie friends. So this is fun, right? This like virtual background thing. Truthfully, I have no idea how I got it to work where it's just me, that I don't have to have a specific background behind me. But we're getting ready to do a drawing for something as a reward for everyone that participated last night. So let me show you something though, because we've been in the process of moving things from one house to another and unpacking, and some things have been packed up since we moved back to Virginia from Florida. And this is one of the things, and it's one of my favorite things. So I'm just going to show you this real quick and give everybody a couple seconds to come on. I love handcrafted pottery. I love artistry pieces, hand-done paintings. This is a huge food safe bowl, beautiful white glaze on it that I used to sell at one of my stores in Florida. But can you see this? We're going to cookie some things that are on this bowl as we go forward this summer. And look, Teresa and Sammy, if you're on here, I got a little sea turtle even on here. Isn't that cute? I do have some pieces that have manatees as well for my Florida friends. However, those are not unpacked yet. So today I have this, we're going to use it. So anyway, I released the new group last night, and I kind of thought, maybe a few people will find it and join, sent some invitations. Well, it was apparent to me that we have a cookie community that wants to be together and talk and discuss things. And it was really nice because within minutes of releasing that group, it was like 10 people, 20 people, 25 people. It just kept going, and you were inviting people. And I'm just going to check really quick from my phone. We actually have invited, between all of us working together to increase the group. Hey, so I got, let's see, Maggie's here, Colleen's here, Amy is here from San Antonio, Rebecca. I love Rebecca. She's so sweet. Vicky, Maggie, Maxine. I know it does look like a big bowl of icing, right? But really it's just a big like pasta bowl for like parties and stuff. I love this pottery. It is so beautiful. I'll show you some more pieces later. But anyway, so I released this group last night, and I wanted to do a reward if we hit 200 people. Well, we hit 200 people in less than 24 hours. Now, I'm sure there's people that can release a group and you've got 12,000 people in a media. Go with God. That is fabulous. I'm so excited for you. But I am a smaller cookier, and I just didn't know what we'd have in the group. But how exciting. We ended up with 200 people, like right around 1 o'clock. So we actually had an additional, 8 hours to go. So in 16 hours, we pulled that many people in. So I was so excited about that I'm going to do a drawing for one person to win something. I'm going to be releasing a class in July. It's possibly the end of July. It might be the first week of August. Hey, Amy, how are you? Hi, Vicki. Hi, Mona. So I'm going to be releasing a class at the in July or in August. I'm not sure the exact date yet, okay? But don't worry, because you'll be able to attend the class live if you win, or you're going to be able to watch the recordings because they'll all be set up and in a group. But I wanted to give one away, just one attendance to the class. Now, what's so special about this class? First of all, we're going to have a ton of fun. So that's the main thing. But the second thing is, if you cookie, if you're in, you should be in this group if you're a cookie person. I was trying to get you all your own place within the Seriously, hey Bev, I was trying to get you guys your own place within the Seriously Sweet groupings where you could just talk about cookies all the time, okay? So in this group, if you want to know about all things cookie, that's what's going to be going on in here. It's not going to be a bunch of other stuff. If you join the group not realizing that it was really all about cookies and you don't want to be in there, totally not going to be offended. Just pop yourself out of the group. It's not going to affect anything that's going on today. So if you haven't joined the group yet, and you're not in this particular drawing, because this drawing is for the first 200 people that entered, and I'm going to give away a free class. It's a virtual class, so I'm going to give away attending the class for free. Then I thought, how disappointing for the other 199 people that didn't win anything. So I am going to give you guys, I decided to do the class differently than I originally intended. Originally, the class was intended to be, I'm going to circle back to that new Facebook name because I have lots of housekeeping stuff to tell you guys today. So I was going to circle, let me circle back to this first because I'll forget because I have squirrel brain sometimes. So it's just how it is when there's too much going on. And what are we coming back to? Sorry. Okay. So let me start with the Facebook name, and maybe once that's off my brain, I'll circle back to what we're doing right now. So I started this new group as a place for all the cookiers to hang out. And what I have been planning for this group to be, I was not quite ready to release it yet. I was going to save it till August, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. You'll know why later, but I want to do this now so that you guys can start getting to know each other. You know, when you get in a new group first, all those people that come in right at the beginning, they all seem to really know each other. You get to take kind of lead roles within the group, that sort of thing. And it's fun and it's a safe place for you guys. And the goal is simply this: improve your cookie skills. It does not, oh yeah, Trisha, I'll come back to that. I'll come right back to that. So the group is set up, and what we're going to do in this group is we're going to have guest instructors. We're going to share each other's cookie businesses if you want to. If you want followers on Instagram, we're going to put a thread in there for that, so you can do those posts. It's that kind of thing. But I will tell you this: I really love cookie shenanigans, but I don't like other shenanigans. So no bashing, no bullying, no tearing down. This is a space that you can come to. And what I want to see is that all of us are helping each other get better, because cookies are generally in people's special occasions. So what we want to do is improve what we bring to people's special occasions. They've trusted you. They've invited you into their family celebrations. So I want you to have a good, safe place where you can continue to grow, learn about cookies, and help each other. It's not just for me to do everything. The group is for all of us. So let's just say you're having an icing problem. Drop the icing problem in the group. Somebody in the group of a group of 200 already is bound to have had that problem. And you guys are always so helpful and friendly that we can help each other on our journey. The main thing I want to say to you is just get started. If you like to watch cookie videos, probably your inner self is very attracted to creative things, to baking, and to making cookie art. So you have to get started. It really doesn't matter how bad the first cookie is, because the first cookie is going to get eaten by somebody, because it's so amazing to be able to have edible art, right? So please just join, just get started. The group name you're looking for is Cookie Snack Attack with Seriously Sweet. And I will post a link on the main Facebook page. It's a couple posts down. I don't think I pinned it though, but it is on my main Facebook page. But look for Cookie Snack Attack if you want to be in on all the cookie things and be in the cookie group and be discussing everything. Just know that if anything happens in the group that isn't nice, isn't kind, isn't uplifting, I'm just not even going to send a warning. I'm just going to pull you out. And then if you need to message me, you can message me. But I don't want a place where people are being ugly to each other. I don't want a place where things are not uplifting. I don't think you do either. My goal is to help people grow. So we're going to be doing subscription box unveilings so that you guys can see product that's on the market. We're going to be doing box unveilings so that you can see new things that are coming. We're going to have guest instructors. If you're on here and you already teach and you have the technology and you can join me, please send me a message and let me know. I'd love to get your name on the list. Now, the other thing, the reason I really wanted to call it Cookie Snack Attack, this page is not going to be for my full-on tutorials. This is going to be cookie snack tutorials, right? So bite-sized tutorials, bite-sized bits of information so that you're going to be able to learn as you go and know that when you sit down, you don't have to sit down for one of my notoriously long 3D 2-hour tutorials, okay? So this is supposed to be snack size. So bite-sized pieces to draw new people in for all of you guys to communicate and get to know each other, okay? So today you could start by making sure you put comments over, I don't know what side of your screen it's on, but put comments in wherever you're watching from on my Facebook page or my YouTube channel. Now, the technology thing that made me stumble, that got me on here a bit late and made the announcement have to say, yes, Amy Clayton is absolutely right. Don't compare yourself. You can't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. But I promise you that the people that are going to be in this group, chapter 10 people, are going to want to help chapter 1 people because they were chapter 1 people at 1.2 and someone helped them. So let's help each other grow and let's bring a lot of fun things to people's celebration. You know, they've invited you in to a lot of special occasions, graduations, baby showers, bridal showers. So it doesn't need to just look pretty. It needs to taste amazing. So feel free to share recipes if you want to, okay? But please keep the space like that. That's what it's intended for. There is a description so you'll know what I'm planning for the group. If you guys have ideas, please message me and share those too. Now, I will tell you, I have so many things on the burner right now with having the storefront and COVID restrictions being released and whatnot. I'm not going to bombard you the first couple of months within the group. We're going to have things. It's going to be a slow, steady pace for you. I will have more time to invest in this once things are rearranged come August. Can't share that with you yet. All I can tell you is I'm super excited about things that are coming for me and my business. I'm super excited about some stuff that happened last week. I can't share it with you yet, but I'm going to share it with you soon. It's killing me not to tell you, but I can keep secrets. All right, guys. So what I did was I took photos of the first 200 names and I have printed those out. Because another thing that I would like to do is have an automatic drawing thing on here. And I think this is where I probably need to say the disclaimer that this drawing is in no way, shape, or form sponsored by or associated with Facebook or Instagram. Do I need to say that for YouTube too? Probably. This is just my thank you gift for saying, hey, thank you so much for jumping in the group so quickly. I mean, I think we're at 205 people. Somebody check from a computer. I don't want to shift off here and mess up the stream, but somebody check our group, Cookie Snack Attack with Seriously Sweet, and see who is in that group. So I printed out everybody's name. I'm not going to show you all this. I'm not even sure if y'all can see this. Please go join that group. Please join the text message alerts. So here's what we're going to do. The first 200 people are going to be in here. Actually, I think I'm going to cut these a little bit different so it doesn't take so long. But the first 200 people will be in this bowl. We're going to shake them up. I'm going to be looking down as I do this. I'm pulling myself out, though, you guys. Seriously Sweet is in here, and I'm going to pull that out. I don't think that I need the prize because I'm going to teach the class. So I'm just going to put the rest of these in here. Now, here's what I decided to do because I felt bad that 199 of you would not win. And initially I was going to limit this class to 40 people. But then I realized once I looked through the names on the list, no, don't worry, Mona. Don't worry that you're after 200. I'm coming to you next. We're going to circle back to you too. I have something for you. So what I realized was that there might be more people interested in the class I'm going to teach. Okay. So also guys, I'm in the group as Amy and Seriously Sweet. So I'm pulling both of my names out. I just want you to see that. So your chances just got better by 2. So anyway, I decided that instead of just making it a class that came with a kit. Hey, Fabiola, thank you for jumping on today. It's nice to see everybody. Hi, Allison. Hi, Rachel. I didn't realize these were scrolling. Sorry. Hey, Liz, how are you guys doing? So what I'm going to do is make the class where, because there's so many cookiers in the group, you probably have a lot of the things that I'm going to be selling in the kit. So it's a kit. It's an ocean mermaid theme kit. It's so fun. I will be teaching the class by myself. And let's see, let me get a few of these cut. I don't want to slice my fingers open. That would be terrible, right? And these are super sharp scissors. All right, that's just a piece of scrap paper. So let's pull that out. So I'll keep talking while I'm cutting these up, right? Because this is the fun part. If you don't have time to stay and watch this whole video right now, don't worry about it. Just come back and I'll post the final name. But anyway, the class is going to be a mermaid ocean themed kit. And in the kit is like all kinds of goodies. The kit's valued at like over $100, just the kit. And then I'll be teaching the class as well. So here's what we're going to do. Today, I'm going to give somebody a free virtual class, which means you'll have a supply list plenty ahead of time because this is not going to come out till the end of July or August. If you can't attend the actual class, that's also not a problem. And I'm doing all this on camera, guys, because what I normally do is enter everybody's name in a digital drawing thing, but I didn't have time to do that because I had to do tech for church. And then that was just a scrap piece of paper too, by the way. I had to do tech for church, and then I wanted to jump right on to do this with you. So what I'm giving away, this is the names of the first 200 people that joined, minus my name and minus my store name. So it's actually 198 people in here, okay? So we're going to give away one virtual spot to the class that will be online, and you will also be able to view it later. So if you can't be there on the final date, and I'm sorry I can't tell you the final date today. The reason I can't tell you the final date is because there's so many COVID reschedules for weddings right now that I have two things in the hopper in July. I really wanted to do this in July, but I have two things in the hopper for July that I have to wait to hear back from them what their time is. And that's why it might wind up being in August. But whenever it is, you'll have access to it later. There's all kinds of fun techniques going to be going on in this class. What I haven't decided yet is if I also want to put a bonus in here. So you let me know over there in the comments. I'm thinking about, oh, that's so cool, Jen. Thank you. So I'm thinking about giving a bonus for an extremely detailed advanced cookie. The class I intended pretty much teach on a beginner intermediate level, and then maybe have some bonus offerings pre-recorded in there for you guys for a really, like two of the cookies done really advanced. I've got some cool techniques that I want to try out. All right, now look, you can see I'm being very honest here. Every name's going in, and I will hold the ticket up for you to see it when I draw everybody. Okay, so right now we're drawing for one of the first 200 people. Yep. Okay, and then don't worry though, because I decided you guys joined so quick. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it maybe would take at least a day or 2 days to get to 200. But what I realized last night was that between all of us inviting people, we've actually invited over 700 people to the group, our cookie friends. So at 500, I think we'll hit 500 in a couple of days. So, oops, hold on. That was somebody's name. That has to go back in here. That wasn't a scrap piece of paper. Just give me a second. I don't want to miss anybody. That flew off and it had a name on it. Every name is important. Yeah, gotcha. All right. So when we hit 500, I'm going to give away a second class. I'm going to give away a second virtual class for free as a thank you for getting us to 500. Okay. And I don't know, maybe I'll have something else by the time we get to 500. Because I teach local classes, I have all these cool kits sometimes left over. And I've got, I'm not afraid to admit, all my cookie friends are people I met on these live streams. And I'm not sad about that. I'm not sad about that either. You know, I think we all did a really good job of staying connected during COVID. And I'm really glad for all the cookie friends that I've made over the last year and for all the opportunities I've had over the last year. the cookie community is fabulous. I love it. Oh, that was not a name. That was scrap paper. I don't want to draw scrap paper and then y'all think something weird's going on. So I too am very thankful for the whole last year. And I'm thankful. Is my friend Sherry on here? She's not a cookier, but she is a 25 plus year friend. Are you on here, Sherry Ferris? Sherry is the reason I actually started cookies, because she wanted me to make some cookies for her Sunday school teachers. And I had been studying about cookies, that was two names, sorry. Practicing with cookies. I was doing a lot of different things with cookies. And it was so busy at our shop. Y'all, I'm just going to tell you a fun story. Do you want a fun story? Yes, Amy, me too. I love Cookie-a-thon. So, Amy, you're on here. Can you grab a link for the Cookie-a-thon page and for Nancy's group and drop it in? Nancy is one of my first cookie friends. She has a fabulous group if you want to learn about doing stencils, if you want to learn how to do cookie cutters. She's got connections for that too if you want to do 3D cutters. And fabulous. She puts a fabulous thing together every I don't know, maybe every 6 months. Do you think that sounds right? Every 6 months, called Cookie-a-thon, where if you're a member of the group, you come on and you teach, and you're just giving back to the community. It's not paid, nothing like that. You're literally just giving of yourself back to the cookie community. And I think returning to the community is super important. I think that I personally like building cookie relationships with people. I don't want to just teach and be gone and I'm just a face you see on the screen. I want to actually interact with you, which is why I've been planning the group. Let's see, the group. Okay, Myra, the group that I started last night, and you're going to want to join it because we're still below 500 and there's going to be another drawing when we reach 500. It's called Cookie Snack Attack. Actually, if somebody that's in the group, would you mind terribly assisting me, being my virtual assistant right now, and grab the link for Cookie Snack Attack and drop it in here so people can join. And if anybody is on that can share the link from my main Facebook page over to this group for how to sign up for texting for live stream alerts, that would be awesome too. So in this bowl is 198 slips because I took out my name and I took out the Seriously Sweet name. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Drop that in there. Okay, so what was the funny story I was going to tell you? This is what happens on Sunday. My week goes like crazy on Wednesday. Well, first of all, it's crazy all week. My life pretty much like that because I keep it jam-packed full of learning or teaching. I don't think you should teach if you're not willing to learn, but that's just me. Y'all do whatever makes you happy. You would do it, Maxine, but you're not sure how. Maybe I'll teach you. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for grabbing that. So click on that Facebook link. So this is the 198 people. And thank you guys. I'm so blown away and grateful that you all joined this group so quick. Okay. And if you have horror stories about groups, please don't tell me. I don't want to know because I just want to spend more time with you and make sure we all stay connected. Hi, Ira. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on. Anyway, so in this bowl is 198 of the first 200 names because I took out my name and I took out Seriously Sweet. And this is a thank you gift from me. And what it is attendance for one free attendance to the class that I'm going to teach at the end of July, beginning of August, which is a mermaid and ocean theme. And just so you know, that class is going to come multiple ways because I think I will sell out of kits. I have enough supplies and it is a jam-packed supply kit with everything in it you need to do the class except for making your cookie dough or making your icing. And I intend to give you a recipe for both of those things. So it's a good time to jump in. There'll be videos to go along with that too. And so you'll have that. Why was I telling you that? You see what happens? This is terrible. I'm trying to read comments and do this. I'm a little distracted. Sorry. Forgive me. So yes. So the last link is for text alert. Then there's a link to get to the Facebook group that's all dedicated to cookies. Okay. And yeah, we might need a class, Debbie. Okay. So listen, seriously, in our group, Cookie Snack Attack, I might actually do a class because that was one of the hard things for me to learn was little bits of technology. So I've spent the last 2.5 years just picking up things here and there. Trisha, thank you for keeping me on track. Okay, so initially the class was going to be limited to just the number of kits and classes that I could sell. But I have, because there's so many cookiers in the group, and I realized that last night, that it's not a lot of beginners. It's more intermediate, advanced people, home bakers, people with shop, things like that. I'm going to offer it two ways. You can either get the class and the kit together, and I'll have all this info finalized for you in about a week, but you're going to be able to buy the class and the kit together, or you're going to be able to just buy access to be in the live class, which will be held via Zoom, or you can access it later. It'll be saved in a private Facebook group and you can access all that later. So you'll be able to get it either way, different price points, but I'm telling you, you're going to want the kit and class, because I have put as absolute much into this kit as I possibly could jam in here. And the reason I wanted to do mermaids is because I've been doing this for a long time. Cookies, just the last 2.5 years, okay? But cupcakes, cakes, all of that, a very long time. And I've had my own businesses for over 20 years. I've built up businesses, sold them off. I've changed the theme of what I was doing. Like, I've done it a long time. And what I realized was sometimes people want to start out ground level with one person before they move on to other teachers. So the reason I wanted to put the kit together is because I am a patient person and I am a planner. So I have utilized, oh, good, Fabiola, thank you. Hey, Charlotte, thanks. So I have utilized my patience and put it to work for all of you who may not be as patient. And I was able to jam pack this kit at a great price because I ordered lots and lots of things from AliExpress. And I know you all do not have the patience for that, most of you. So you may be seeing some kits like this with classes in the future. This was just my starter one. There's only going to be 38 of them with a kit available for sale. But then anybody will be able to join to do the virtual class, okay? Oh, yes, I know. I can't. Okay, so by the way, let's come back to Cookie-a-thon for a minute. I'm going to get to be in the next Cookie-a-thon. Super excited. Not going to tell you what your project is. Okay. Just going to tell you it's good. It's a Christmas theme. You know what I did last year was the fireplace. And then for April Kalanchik's VCC, the virtual cookie club, for her, I did a companion piece that was a 3D Christmas tree, and we made it super simple up to super complicated. So, you know, I dig all that. You can probably get in your brain what's already chilling around in my brain, right? So anyway, I hope to be a part of that. I think everything's going to work out good for that date. And also there's another group of people with frosting. I want to always get the initials wrong, so I'm just going to say the name. Frosting Creators of San Antonio. So look for the group called FCSA. I recently did a 3D project for them. I recently did a project for them where we did a 3D balloon called Take to the Skies. And the balloon was made of edible wafer paper. And then we made a cookie basket and a cookie bottom for it. So pretty, but you can still join that group. That group's totally free. There are some fabulous tutorials in there. Not the least favorite of mine was Sydney's from, oh God, I'm going to say it wrong because I should have written it down. But Simi, help me guys if anyone's on here. Sydney from Sydney Galpern. God, Sydney, don't kill me if you're watching this. You know I love you. I follow you. I'm in your group, all of that. But she works in isomalt. That girl, I don't know how she can feel anything. She's always working with that stuff with her bare hands, and I'm always mesmerized. Yeah, Simi Cakes. That's it. Thank you, Becky. God. Simi Cakes. I love the thing that she did in that tutorial. Okay. Loved it. So, but anyway, that group is free. Go join it. The videos are all still in there. You're going to find lots of cool people to follow. Let's do this drawing. And then let me tell you, I'm going to give away a second virtual class when we reach 500. Oh, also just a word, because, you know, if you don't ask for things, then things don't come to you. If someone is a Cookie Con fairy, hint, hint, because I cannot, with the projects I have going on right now, I could not justify pulling any money. I've got to get a new kitchen taken care of and some things like that. I couldn't justify pulling any money, but I am super happy if anybody from Cookie-a-thon wants to drop and be my Cookie Con fairy and drop me a ticket. I'm happy to teach, just saying. do a product reveal for somebody, whatever, but let me know. I'm totally up for going to Orlando. My mom lives an hour from there, or maybe an hour and a half. So would love to be down there. I know Allison, wasn't her class was amazing. That is not my area of edible art, but oh my goodness, I love to watch it. Yes. All right. So here we go. You ready? When we get to 500, you guys keep sharing. Let's build the group. Let's build the community. Please remember that I am very much a community above competition person, especially in this group. And let's do that for each other and help each other grow and build. Here we're going to do our drawing. Thank you for everybody that's on with me right now. You know, it's so important that when you're watching pages that you're watching from the page that you want everything to flow back to. Okay, not going to look. I'm going to cover up, okay? All right, hold on. Can you see? All right. Oh, are you ready? Here we go. Now look, you can see in the camera the whole time. I did nothing with this. Let me lift this up. Can you see it? It says Dana Houston Webb. Can you see it? Dana Houston Webb. You won a virtual class attendance to the class that we're going to be. If it's Jeremy, I'm going to laugh. No, he didn't get it, but his name's in here because I saw it when I was cutting the tabs. Okay, Dana Houston Webb. As my thank you gift, you won the drawing for the first 200 people that were entered. So if everybody could show Dana a little cookie love, and I will be messaging her. Now, Dana, just so you know, we're going to do another drawing for a free class when we hit 500. It will be a virtual class. You may get something else too, but for sure you're going to be admitted to the virtual class for free, okay? So show her a little cookie love over there. I'll contact her by messenger in case she's not on with us, but this is exciting. Now, Dana, if you're not a cookier and you joined that group by accident, but you joined it because you know somebody that's a cookier or something, you can just contact me by messenger. It's okay if you want someone else to have your prize. Totally okay with that. I do want to make it really clear, though. I'm taking this name out because she's already won. I'm going to continue to collect the names as we get towards 500. We're going to be adding them to this bowl. Everybody else is staying in this bowl. So just me, Seriously Sweet, and Dana have been taken out. Everybody else, till we hit 500, is going to be in here. Now, just because that's still going to leave us 486 people, 496 people, math, whew, not this time of the day, not after an 18 to 20 hour Saturday, right? Okay, so the remaining people, the 496 people, because 2 people are going to win and 2 names are pulled out. Everybody else, don't worry. I'm going to give you a coupon code for the virtual class, okay? I can't do a coupon code on the boxes because I'm already covering a chunk of the shipping, okay? But, oh, Maggie, you're in Culpeper? Yes, I could probably do that too. So, because I do a local class here too. So anyway, you're going to get the other people, you're going to get a coupon if you want to do the virtual class. So obviously it's only good if you want to do the class, but if you don't want to do the class, I don't know, maybe I could send you something. I've got all kinds of goodies over there. So this was so much fun. Please go join the group. Please join. I feel like someone had something on here. Can you give me just a second? Just bear with me. I want to scroll up a little bit because I feel like someone had a problem with the text alert. So let me just look and see if I'm missing that, okay? Because I want to be able to have been able to get the text alerts to work, tried twice. When I get the link and click on it, it says something like not found. Okay, so Lavelle, you have to go on your phone and type in this. I'm going to put it up right now, okay? So write down this phone number. You'll go to your phone just like you're adding a new person to your phone. Go to your text message area. By the way, any fees or whatever is all based on whatever your cell phone plan is. I don't charge any fees for this. On my end, I pay to have the service, so I just want to make sure I get some good use out of it. I don't mind paying for things as a business that improve things for everybody, but I just want to make sure we're utilizing it and getting something out of it, right? So Lavelle, let me come back to you specifically. I'm going to go off screen for a second. Go to your phone, and everybody can do this right now. I'd really like to see if you could break my phone, like blow up my phone with text messages. So go to your phone where you do text messaging, right? So you have a button and it has the text message on it, like the little bubble cloud button. Click on that. And usually on the phone's upper right-hand corner, there's going to be a square with the pencil which is kind of like your compose button. And then you usually pop right to a screen that says 2. So when you get to 2, type in this phone number, 540-870-0726. I'm doing it with you. I'm not on camera, but I'm doing it off to the side. So 870-0726. Type in that phone number. Hit the plus sign because I'm not already in there, right? And then then you can add me at that point, depending on what your phone is like. On my phone, I saved this phone number under Livestream text alert, because the other great thing about this service is if you want to communicate with me, you can text me on here. Okay. So when you get there, what you do in the text message part is just type the word Livestream, and that automatically puts you into our Livestream group. Now, really, guys, I only have one text alert going right now, and it's for when I'm doing live streaming. The intended purpose of getting you to the sign me up or the live stream was in case we split it and I was notifying you for other people or notifying you for myself. But just put live stream in there. That'll keep you in the main group. If at some point we want to splinter off and create something for daytime live streams or nighttime live streams, this service will handle that for us too. And I just want to tell you that I'm sitting here watching and you are blowing my phone up. So this is very fun for me. I really like this kind of stuff when you guys are engaged and you are happy. It is fun to watch this. So I'm going to pull, it's not on camera, but the alerts are going up. Just type the word live stream. Now, if you don't want to get text alerts, no big deal. Okay. Now, Lavelle, if that doesn't work, then contact me by messenger through the store page and I am happy to help. Okay. And I hope that you enjoyed the prize. I hope you're excited about getting a free class. Please know I will have announcements in the group about the class, but I'll keep them limited because that's not really why I developed the group. But I think when I'm giving a prize away, you guys are going to want to see what it is. And since we're going to 500, get on the Facebook group page. Can I talk you through that real quick? I'm going to show you on my phone, if you don't mind. Really rough technology because I wasn't planning on doing this, but I could see the value of it. Let me get into the group. All right. So if you go to this area of your phone, right? If you're here and you go to the search area in Facebook and you click on that, so you can see here, right? Cookie Snack Attack was Seriously Sweet. That's what the page looks like when you get there. Do you see this button here? So on your page, it's probably pink. You can click on that. Okay. And then here, oh, I shouldn't show you the name. Sorry. So that's all of your people that you can invite. So you just click invite. So let me just invite a couple people real quick and literally watch how fast this is. I'm not showing you the names. This is all people that are on our store Facebook page. So it's fine. They're all public on there, so you can see it anyway. But let me just grab all these names. A bunch. Okay. And then I'm coming and I'm saying, oh my gosh, there's even more people that we can invite on here. They're popping up by the minute. So more people must have joined the group. So then done. So they're invited. So that's cool, right? So share the group, bring her in, ask questions. If I don't get to you right away, I don't sleep very often, but if I'm sleeping and I don't get to you, please don't worry. I will come back to you. I need to keep this one. This was our winner. Dana, are you on here? This is so exciting. I'm going to send this to you. I'm going to send that to you. I hope you're excited that you want a class. Help me get to 500 with the group. And I will give you more detailed information next week about what we're going to be pulling into the group, what we're going to start with first. Okay. For sure. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a tutorial for you. And then I'll see you Tuesday for a tutorial. And then I have on my schedule for the month of June to do a nighttime. I'm just trying to figure out when I can do a nighttime without affecting any of my other cookie friends, because Nancy's on and there's classes. My friend Cameo's on here. Jen does classes. April, of course, Katrina. I don't want to interfere with anything that's going on. So I'm trying to just let my nighttime ones be things where people aren't already in a paid group or something, right? Because I don't want you to miss them. You can watch them later, but it's more fun to interact with you. So that is my plan. So really quickly, we have been on for 41 minutes. So we're going to go to 42 minutes. So Lavelle, did it work? So go ahead and type a comment over there. If you could really quickly, let's increase the stream a little bit. Could you please just put a note of what the very first cookie you ever made was? Okay. Mine was a pencil. It was for Sunday school teachers. And it was a cute little pencil with a face. What's the first cookie that you ever made? Just drop a comment in there and let's see. Let's just see where we all started. Oh, good. Okay, good. I see you in the link now. Okay. Hearts. Debbie did hearts. Come on, drop some more comments in there. There's at least 36 of you on. Barbie, you are very brave. You did a parrot. I didn't try parrot until after 6 months. All right. Flowers, Valentine cookies, candy corn, Christmas tree, reindeer, Christmas stocking. This is neat. This is interesting. Easter eggs. A square. Someone did a square. Hearts was years ago. Sangha. Oh, that's fun. I'm noticing though that a lot of you started around the holidays. So that's interesting. Just from an analytical point of view, it's interesting. Do you use an upside down gingerbread man? Yeah, he makes a great reindeer. Hearts, a plaque. Fabiola, really? You did a plaque with wet on wet? It was horrible, but did it taste good? Yeah. So that's good. Let's see. A square with wet on wet techniques. That's so fun. Halloween and fall. I love doing fall cookies, you all. I did a whole 3D set last year, which I had in the store window for a little over a month. And I did a hay wagon and I had a A-frame sign, and for sure it tasted good, right? Christmas trees, stocking for family. Yeah, that's awesome. So for sure, you guys, what I have planned is something for summer, the mermaid and ocean kit for summer. I have something planned for fall, and I have something planned for Christmas. This particular year, 2021, with some things that are coming up and a new kitchen being built. I am not sure if I can squeeze in more than that, but that's my plan for you for this year. And then I have a schedule laid out for next year that I'd like to do as well. Okay, off topic. When will the kits for the virtual class be available? I should have photos of the kits by next week and the pricing so that you can start signing up, because I'd like to set the group up and go ahead and get you some recipes in there and all of that. I was waiting for someone else that was going to participate, but I'm going to do this completely by myself now. So I think that I'm a little further along than I thought I was. I was going to have to wait for a few things, but I think we're okay. So I would like to get that set up so you guys can order the kits. Now, once the kits are gone, because these things are from AliExpress and a few other overseas places, there's not going to be any additional kits. Once the kits are gone, the kits are gone. Oh, Lavelle, I will show you. I will do a demo of the kit. I'll open the kit and show you before you purchase. I'll open it. I'll do that a day or two ahead of time. And I'll do it on my regular short page plus in the Cookie Snack Attack page. Okay. So we'll do it in both places so you can see what's in there, and I will release it at a specific time so nobody gets a jump start on somebody else. I do think the kits are going to go right away, though. Once you see what's in them and what the price is, I think you're going to be really happy. So you will need to be prepared to order. I do have an online ordering site, so you're only going to be able to get them on there so that it's controlled inventory. So I'm out of the frenzy, and I'm East Coast time. So best guess to keep it fair for everyone, because most of my followers are East Coast, Midwest, and some West Coast. And obviously I can't ship this out of the country. Okay. So it's going to be, the kits are going to be for within the US for this first one, because I have to get my feet wet. I used to run a mail order company, and then I had a small mail order company. So I have to get my feet back in. No, it's not going to go through the coffee site, Jennifer. I'm going to keep that. The coffee site she's talking about, if someone wants to drop the link in, I'm going to keep that just for things that go along with my live streams. That seems to be the easiest place for people to grab that and to do stream donations. Like if they want me to keep live streaming, you can actually buy me a sweet tea on there, or you can buy product. That helps too. I'm seeing Rebecca's comment. She did Easter bunny and eggs, 12 dozen. You are brave that you started with that many cookies. I think I only created, it was a dozen, maybe 18. It was nothing. I was not that brave. Now, you want to do a couple hundred cupcakes in just a few hours, I'm your girl. But cookies back then were like, oh my goodness. We'll see. Let's see. Yes, you'll have all that information within the group. You'll have all that info, but I want to keep it fair. I can't do, because it's group related, I can't do something special for the local people that's not for everybody. So you're all going to get all the information at the same time. I promise I will be fair about everything. Okay. Rebecca, you know what? My first business, funny true story about myself. My very first business was when I was a young person. I wasn't even old enough to have a worker's permit yet. And my dad and mom set me down at a card table. They were both entrepreneurs. And this was back in the day. I hate that saying, but I am 50 now, so it's okay. I can legitly say it, and it's a real thing. Hate to admit it. It crushes my heart, but it is what it is. Back in the day, they sat me down at a card table, and my dad had found this thing. I don't know. It was like, this is pre like mail order type stuff. Okay. This is what it was. He sat me down at a card table with a $20 roll of stamps. That's when stamps were 20 cents a piece. So you got a whole roll, and a box of envelopes and a sheet. And he had ordered this marketing sheet from this company for selling. I'm still a baby. Good. I'm glad. I hope I look even younger than that. But there are days where I think maybe not anymore. He sat me down at a card table with a box of envelopes, a roll of stamps, and this marketing list that he had ordered that was supposed to be a targeted list of people to mail this advertisement to sign up for a medical alert card. Okay, so yes, that's what it was supposed to be. But I can tell you right now, after addressing all of those envelopes by hand, because we didn't even have a computer in our house at the time. They weren't like an affordable thing yet, right? So no printer, no computer, not anything that everybody's used to today to whip this stuff out. So it's me in our extra living room at a card table addressing these things. I don't even know if you could read the handwriting, because I was so determined to do the whole 100, use up all of those stamps, because whatever I could get done, they were going to take to the post office for me the next day. So I was determined, but that is my first business. I didn't sell even one, not even one. Now, let me tell you why. After college and the degrees that I got and the things that I studied, what I realized, and I always look back to that, and what I realized was that was not a targeted mailing list. If that had been a targeted mailing list, I would have had names for just people in the big cities of Florida that were retired. And I would have been doing that specific niche market, and I would have sold to every single person I sent that form to. You hear my little teeny tiny dog's behind me taking the towel that's on the floor, trying to make a bed. That's what that noise is. She doesn't want to leave my side. She's afraid I'm going to go to work. So that is my first. There's a tidbit about Amy. My very first job, card table in the living room, addressing all these envelopes, trying to sell medical alert cards. How funny is that? You can feel free to share with me what your first job was. And my first job after that was with, do any of you that live in Virginia, do you remember County Seat? It used to be in Fair Oaks Mall. It was a jean shop. Anybody remember that? That was my first job that I had to do with a worker's permit, because I was still too young to work. And I had to get dropped off, but we just lived a few miles up the road from the mall. In fact, when I first moved to West Ox Road as a kid, there was no mall. In fact, funny story, if any of you are from the Franklin Farms area off West Ox Road, when I was a kid, the people that ran the farm for Mr. Franklin used to babysit me. So I, as a little kid, was on the actual Franklin's farm, not where the subdivision is that has the massively expensive subdivision is now. There's extremely expensive houses in that area, but it was actually a farm. And I got to stay on the farm when I needed to be babysat. That's the only babysitters I ever had. And they were technically friends of our family, so they don't count as babysitters. It's not the same thing, really. And it was a different world back then anyway. But the only thing that I really remember from being a little kid is my pets kept disappearing. For real, they kept disappearing. I remember I had a cow, I had a goat, I had chickens. all these things kept disappearing and no one would tell me where they went. So that was not fun. That's kind of like discovering what you discover about Santa Claus, right? So that is where I actually grew up, was in that area. And I have family in the area where I'm at now and family in Southern Virginia. It's so fun. Let's see. I want to read Bev's comment. I just saw something. Bev, you were on your way to law school, diverted to baking and pastry art school. Best decision you ever made. I can say yes, best decision you ever made, because you are very highly talented. I love everything that you make. You did not, Dana. Dana, you won. Dana, did you see that you won? You were the winner for the free virtual class that's coming up at the end of July, beginning of August. It's a mermaid ocean theme. So there you go. You won. She popped on, guys. That's cool. And you had a county seat in Texas. That's so funny. I was always the top salesperson. I could sell a pair of blue jeans, I tell you. Let's see. And babysit. Yeah, in 1966, babysitting and be a mommy's helper. Yep. You could have babysat me. Let's see. I was 10 sewing Barbie doll clothes. Look at this. You guys are, look, this should tell you. Caregivers and creative people on here. How fun is that? A pizza place. Okay, so I totally was not allowed to work in food places because, and I'm sure it's apparent to you, I would have hurt myself. If you watch any of my lives, you know that sometimes I drop things, whatever, all of that. And I probably would have hurt myself. My mom was always afraid I was going to hurt myself. So she's like, no, you can't do that. Because there was a couple places that I did want to work, but she was like, no way. Yeah, Allison, that's why you don't get cows on your farm. I know. And then they started saying, oh, Amy, don't name that pony. Don't name that chicken. And I was like, why? And then, you know, my geese disappeared to some farm too. We had these beautiful Sparkle and Twinkle or ducks that my sister and I had. We got them for Easter one year and they disappeared. Jennifer, your first job was putting pennies into parking meters to keep shoppers from getting tickets. That's so cool. That probably has a great story behind it. Tobacco fields, really, Kathy? That's cool. It probably wasn't cool when you were pulling the tobacco though, but aren't you in Virginia? I think you're in Virginia, right? I know there was a big tobacco crop here at one point. Okay, so I've kept you on here almost a whole hour, which was not my intention, but you know who the winner is. So Dana, I will be messaging. I'm going to keep this name. I'm going to tape it onto the list. I'll be getting back in touch with you as we get closer to the class. So please get us up to 500. Continue to share. And Connecticut. Okay. Oh, I bet it was. Southside Virginia is big tobacco. You're right. I have family in Southern Virginia, and my grandfather, I used to get to travel down there with him, and it was very fun. But we even had buffalo. Does anybody remember the buffalo that used to be on 81? The buffalo farm that was down there? I thought that was the coolest thing ever because I'd see them in Western movies, and then we had some in Virginia. And I kept saying, well, Virginia's not where they film the Western movies. My grandfather, I don't know how he dealt with me. So, but he was my best friend. It was very fun. All right, you guys are so welcome. Thank you for joining the group. Please contribute to the group. If there's something you want to see in the group, put a post in the group. But most importantly, get us up to 500 because I want to give away another prize. And if I can come up with something else, I may do 2 things when we hit 500, depending on if I can find some cool stuff that I think that you all will enjoy, okay? Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Thank you for joining the group. Please contribute. I'm so excited about this new cookie journey. And I will be seeing you guys. I don't know. I might even come on later tonight, but I'll just send the alert to the store page. If you get an alert anytime in the next 2 hours, just disregard it. It will get deleted because I really want to figure out why the group got taken out of the stream alert. So I may have to play for a little bit. So just disregard anything in the next 2 hours. Once I get that figured out, it'll work smoothly. You know, I use it all the time with Marlon and it's fabulous. So I think probably just a setting in the new group that I set up last night is not right. So, but once I get it figured out, we'll be okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. Had a great afternoon with you. You guys have a happy Sunday and I'll be seeing you soon. For sure, I'll be seeing you on Monday for a cookie snack tutorial. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.